What up, ugly people? Welcome back to another video. I'm feeling real conscious. I'm feeling real spiritual and ready to offer perspective because this is the things that we need to do and utilize with social media because obviously there's pros and cons. One of the pros is that we can share perspective, and I'm going to be sharing the perspective of why it's important to what you listen to because music can control how you feel and what you think. As you can see, I'm in my new apartment. I'm still getting stuff in this room. I got this desk. I put this desk together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a builder type of nigga for real. But I put that together. I mean, it wasn't that hard, but you know, I fought with it because I did it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I'm just yapping. But seriously though, if you stumble upon this video and you're seeing this, you get to grow with me. You get to see where I started from. But not really started from because I've been making content, but you can grow from me within this point because I'm going to push the content. I'll be more in it. Remember these days. Remember these days. I'm going to need you to subscribe. You right there, twin. You might as well subscribe. It's important. You know what I'm saying? Look out for a young king. Music is a universal language that speaks to us all despite religion, despite worldview, despite where you come from, because music is spiritual. Not a lot of people understand how spiritual it is and how much it can control what you think and what you feel. What you listen to is very important. It all pours into the sonics, the lyrics, everything that develops a song. It goes into your psyche. Personally, I like to listen to music that's fulfilling a positive notion, which is obviously hard of today because I feel like artists of today do not carry the same moral and the same value of music of those in the past. Which I don't understand why, because music connects us all despite where you come from. Why is there little kids in Venezuela that don't know a lick of English, they can sing Thriller word for word? Because how spiritual music is. One thing to hear music with the physical eyes, but spiritually, music is so much more. Music is identity. It is how we express ourselves to the world. You ever notice how music, like when you hear music, it makes you want to move? Specific sonic makes your body move and vibrate. You don't know that the music controls the vibrational pulls in your heart. The music that is affecting you, it can control how you think and how you feel, what you muster out into the world, which is why it's very important what you allow in your psyche. Obviously, I respect the origin of hip hop because I'm black and black people did create it, but hip hop has changed into something else. Music affects worldview. And going back to just what I said, that music being an identity, when you see these artists, these hip hop rap artists, telling you to do drugs in these music, a lot of kids are going to be affected by that. They're going to think that that's okay. But think about it though. Why would you want to listen to that? Drugs can kill you. I think we need to hold music as sacred as possible and respect it as its true art rather than a form of nonsense. Because the music that you listen to can take power over you. You can start to speak things over your life that music spiritually is inclining you with. It's very important that you watch what you say when you're listening to this music. Despite the religion you may believe in, power of the tongue is a real thing. This is a universal law. You have the power to manifest positive and negative things out your mouth. Once it releases out into the temple, it goes straight into the ground because it's making its way through the universe because it's starting to live out what you say. So if you're listening to this music that's telling you a specific thing that you know is evil, you're going to start acting these things out. And it's not healthy. And I'm simply here to warn those of my generation to understand what you are listening to, how dangerous it is that you are listening to it. And I'm not coming from an over religious perspective that all music is secular or all music that ain't gospel is bad, because it's not true. That's also a perspective that's flawed. But you can't simply wonder why certain things are not going on in your life despite what you listen to and what you're saying to yourself and out to others. And personally, I feel as if that's a matrix that you have to get out of, that you have to realize what you listen to can affect you. And it's not going to affect you in a good way. Like the type of music I listen to, I like to listen to jazz, blues, R&B. I listen to a lot of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson understood these harmonies. He understood how powerful music was, which is why he created the Heal the Worlds and Will You Be There and the Earth Song, because he understood the power of music. This is why his songs are so universal. This is why it's so spiritual when you hear a Michael Jackson song, because he understood how music can affect your mantra and what it could display your body from an outward point. I advise you, please, if you watch this video, really think to what you are listening to because it is important. It's scary out there. The spiritual plane is a very scary place. And that if you understand what you're listening to, You can start speaking better things into your life. You can start being more positive. You don't have to wonder why certain things are not working out the way that you do when you're speaking these things upon yourself. This is a wake up call. We need to understand this about music because it's deep. The movie Sinners breaks this down perfectly. There's a reason why Satan went after Little Sammy's gift, because Satan understood the power of music and how it made him feel, and he wanted to connect to that to then retreat and then to take and taint. You don't have to be a believer. This is me not forcing no religion because I'm not a religious person. I'm just a believer. But if you don't know, Satan, before he was casted out of heaven of worship, his body was made up of instrumental pipes. He could sound better than anyone on earth that we know combined. And again, obviously, you don't have to believe in this, but in the Christian faith, when he got casted down from heaven on the earth, and you listen to the music of today, of the things that it's promoting, really all the time, but the people of the past generation actually cared about what they were doing with the music. A lot of people don't care about the music anymore. They're just putting out just to make a trend and doing these things that a lot of people are not understanding, and now you're listening to music that you really don't understand, and it just becomes pointless. Something spiritual that's working back there, and a lot of people need to know that. But I've held you a little longer. I just want you to think on that. I'm doing little perspective conscious videos, you feel me? But I got whole plethoras of different content. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm not limited. Literally, when people ask me what type of content you make, I can't give them an answer because I'm just me. I'm just Bray. I'm Bray is Friday. You feel me? Like I am who I am. But if you like this video, you like the perspective videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please, I would appreciate it. If you fuck with me now, you're gonna see the progression as we grow over time. All my other social medias will be in the description. I go live on TikTok every day. Come kick it with me, come vibe with me. We be listening to music. You feel me? Like we be battling, whatever. It don't matter. I'm all with it. Come vibe. I'm live every day. You can also join my Discord in the description. Trying to get more people in there. Let's grow together. And with that being said, don't forget to be great today.